Hey everybody. Okay, so in today's video we're going to talk about WordPress image optimization and compression. Now, some of you may be experiencing some problems with your website loading much slower, or just difficulty uploading images in general. Now, if you have some larger images on your site and you try to add them to the media uploader, a lot of times it will refuse images of a certain size. Or if you load some of your web pages using a tool which I like to use called tools.pingdom.com, you might notice that some of your web pages are loading very slowly, and a lot of this is due to the images on your page, especially if you have like long list posts with lots of images on them, or an image gallery or something like that. So not only can you speed up your site, but you can also improve your SEO as well, because Google prefers fast loading websites. So you really want to download an image optimization and compression plugin to just make your site load much faster. So the good thing is you don't have to do this by yourself. Back in the day before plugins in WordPress, I used to use a free tool online. I believe it's called Optimize Drive to optimize the images one by one. And you can still do that, but I'm going to show you a way to do it much quicker and easier. So all you have to do is just head over to plugins in your WordPress and then click Add New. And then you want to head over here and you want to search for a plugin called Smush. You want to hit the search for it. It's right here, Smush Image Optimization. You want to click the install button and then click activate. Okay, now after you do that, it should show up right here on your left side. You want to click Smush. Okay, so there's two versions of this plugin. There's a free version and the pro version. So right now I'm currently using the free version. The pro version you can use free for 30 days, but after 30 days you're going to have to pay $49 per month. And for some people it's just not practical, although with the pro version it gives you more things, like allows you to compress the images even more, and it just allows you to compress all your images all at once. With the free version you can only do 50 images each click. So depending on your needs, for most people the free version just be fine. Just make sure you go back to the dashboard every time. For example, I have 99 images that need to be smushed, so I just hit the bulk smush button is here. So it's really easy to set things up. I've already have 1,600 and some images saved, which should save me 4.3 megabytes. But if I upgrade it I could save even more, but like I said, $49 per month. And a lot of times, you know, you don't want to optimize your images too much because it does lose quality. So basically that's what you want to do. You want to go down to settings and you want to make sure this is checked, automatically smush my images on upload. So whenever you upload an image, it'll automatically smush it. Then this, you can just leave this unchecked. Sometimes you can resize some of your images. That's if the images are too big. And then down here you can choose a directory, but I just don't have this checked. And then these features are all pro features, so you don't have to worry about this. So basically the main thing you want to do is you want to always recheck images. Now I haven't uploaded the images for a while, so I'm good on this. And then it'll say how many images you need attached. You just hit this button, bulk smush, and then basically it'll just go through any of your images or attachments that haven't been optimized yet, and just optimize them. So it's pretty easy to use. You just want to make sure you're going, if you're using the pro version, you want to keep checking back, optimize, because it'll only do 50 images at a time. And if you already have your site set up and you have like hundreds or thousands of images, you're just gonna have to keep going back to the page over and over again. But it's just a really simple process, and this is a must-have plugin. You know, if you're on now my site isn't so image heavy. This site, you know, it's basically about WordPress and SEO and things like that, so it's not so image heavy. But if you have like a gallery website, or you know, maybe a celebrity website, something, or you know, anything, or like a car website, autos website, where you need crystal clear images, then maybe you should upgrade to the pro version. Like I said, it's $49 a month. It's not really that cheap. I mean, you know, it's a pretty expensive plugin based on there are alternatives. Like I said, you could just do it yourself manually using a free optimized tool, but that'll take a lot of your time. So, but if you really have a really image heavy site, you might want to go with this. You could save some more space if you plan on uploading, you know, thousands and thousands of images. But for most people, the free version will take care of your needs. And remember, another thing about optimizing images is you really want to make sure when you're grabbing images offline that you kind of check the file size at first, because if it's already a very big image, it's going to be hard to optimize it. So just make sure you check the file size of some of these images. So a lot of images that you find on Google and Pinterest are already optimized, but a lot of them aren't. And usually the bigger the image and the more the higher quality of the photo, usually the larger the size is going to be. Okay, so there you go. See, so it did 50, so I just need to click it one more time, and then it should finish all the attachments that I need optimized. So the great thing about this plugin is also not only does images, but it also optimizes your thumbnails as well. Basically every image on your site. So even your thumbnails on your home page. As you see here, I have WooCommerce installed, so any product images I have on here, every image on this site will get optimized. And this tool, they used to call it WP Smush, but they renamed it Smush. Really great plugin. Like I said, we're just going to continue to wait for this to finish. And like I said, just make sure you keep the plug up to date, and remember to come back to the dashboard and click the Smush button. And guys, after you do this, what I want you to do is everyone go to tools.pingdom.com and recheck your site speed, because I guarantee you after you install this plugin and optimize all your images, you're going to see a boost in your site speed, and because the size of your page will be much smaller. And for most people, the main thing that slows your site down is images, JavaScript, and things like videos and plugins and things. So if you just reduce the amount of plugins you have and don't use so much JavaScript on your site and reduce your image size, you're going to see a huge boost in your website speed. I've had web pages gone down from overloading for 5 to 10 seconds down to less than 1 second just by optimizing images and getting rid of JavaScript and things like that. So we're just going to wait for this to finish up. And as you can see, I've saved over 5 megabytes, which is pretty solid, you know. And you know, anything that can help your site load faster and keep your user experience going well. So there you go. So now, so here we go. So all images smushing up to date. And now, you know, I'm gonna enable this as well. I'm gonna just resize original images, update settings. I'm gonna tick that as well. That should help bring some of the size back down. Okay, it says I have two images need recompression. Just hurry up and finish that. Guys, it's a great plugin. Like I said, the free version does a lot. Boom, we're finished. So that's it. Make sure you download this plugin. I'm going to put a link to it in the description, or you can find it in your dashboard by going to plugins, add new, Smush. Great plugin. And for you guys out there with those really image heavy websites, if you have a budget, I do recommend the pro version of this plugin. It allows you to do all of this at once. You don't have to keep going back to the dashboard, re-smushing. It'll optimize all your images at once and give you even more compression and optimization offers. So try out the pro version as well. It's free for 30 days. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe, and if you have any comments or questions, just leave them in the comments. Okay, until next time, thanks for watching.